Hey guys, so today I just cleaned out this pool. It's pretty clean. It's really hot, like 90 degrees outside today. I got the water fountain running, and I put this little umbrella over here over the pump so it could be shaded, so I can see what I'm doing when it's real sunny out here, like today. And then I have the water hose running. It's been really hot, so we've had some evaporation. And I'm trying to fill the water up to that part. Right there. The gray part. It's almost there. So I try to keep this side filled all the way up to those overflows. And everything like that, because our pool sets kind of at a slant downhill, so that side over there is obviously higher than this side, so it's never gonna be filled equally all the way around. This is rental property, so we didn't really do anything to the land before we set it up and everything like that. Just because I'm just not gonna do anything to destroy somebody else's property. Now all I'll have to do when we leave one day is plant grass. I only have this fountain on filter, like the pump is on filter, but I'll show you how you can get more flow out of this fountain. And I'll link below my review of this fountain. I can get the fountain to shoot almost all the way across the pool just by changing the pump from filter to recirculate. I'll turn it off and demonstrate real quick what I mean. Okay, see, now it's coming down, and it's coming almost all the way to the ladder, where before it was stopping like about somewhere back here. But the pressure is a lot more when you're doing recirculate, for some reason, because it bypasses the filter. And as you know, with the sand filter, is that big tank of sand on the one side, that's your filter. And so I usually backwash about every week. That's how often it usually needs, just because intex pools have a tendency to be a little bit undersized, and everything like that. Like, I mean, not the pool, but the pump. And one thing that I'm going to do, if I don't do it this year, I'm going to do it next year. I'm going to get a bigger pump for this pool. It is only an 18-foot pool, but the larger the pump and the more flow it has, the better filtration you're going to get for your water. So this water is really beautiful today. The pool's all nice and clean. The kids haven't been getting into it, so that's why I guess I've been spending more time with cleaning it, because it's whenever nobody's in it, it seems to get dirtier, and everything like that, because there's nobody in there kicking up all the dirt. And there's nothing like that going on, so it gets dirtier when nobody's in it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get in this here in a few minutes. kind of cool off because I've been out here working. One more thing I wanted to show you is this skimmer. It actually works. Last summer I tried to get this thing to work. Every time I hooked it up, I got absolutely nothing out of it. But it's got some stuff in there. You can see, you know, a little bit of grass in there and everything like that. It's doing its job. But I don't know, for some reason, all last summer it never worked. And then all of a sudden, this year I was just working out here and it hooked it up and it started working. I don't know if it's that I was doing something wrong, or maybe it was the position of our pump last year. Last year our pump was on the other side of the pool. It was over there. So I don't know what happened. But yeah, every time I hook the skimmer up, it actually works, and it does get some of the debris off of the top of the water. It doesn't get it all. It would be better if they had a through wall skimmer for these pools. That probably there would be the only thing I would really complain about in an intex pool, is that they need to make their pools with a through wall skimmer. So intex, if you happen to be watching this video, then you know, might consider that in your design for your future pools. Especially if you're going to have this dual suction valves. What's the point in having two dual suction valves when one of them can't be a skimmer? So one could be a skimmer, and then you would have the other suction valve for vacuuming or for whatever. And also, instead of there being one main shutoff valve for this one valve here, there's only one shutoff for that intake and that intake. There needs to be a shutoff for each one of the intakes instead of one main. Like, I think the main could be useful, but I think that if you could shut off the suction on one side, then you would get more suction out of the one that was left open. And everything like that. It would make it easier for people to clean. I had actually considered on doing that, you know, just cutting bigger holes there and doing just that, but I didn't because I kind of got scared. I said, no, I got this pool for the kids. And everything like that, and I would really be upset if I messed up something. I would be real upset at myself if I messed it up for them. So I said, no, I'm just gonna leave it, you know, and everything like that. Just leave it the way that it is and deal with it the way that it is. But I mean, otherwise, it's been a pretty good pool. I got this one on eBay from a seller. It was called VM Innovations last summer. So it is a newer model. And it hasn't given me any problems. I haven't had any problems with this pool at all. So I really can't complain. But anyway, that's all I had. And I just wanted to, you know, kind of show you around today. I haven't done that in a while, so everything seems to be working fine. So, yep. The water definitely seems a lot cooler, since for one thing I'm running the water hose, and for two, I've got the fountain running. I think I can go ahead and go turn the water hose off now. I think it's at the level that I want it to be. And everything like that. So I'm going to do that. And I guess I'll see you later, guys.